In the straight line intersects, we have straight line intersects two parallel straight lines. Here, cut of them in 2 points, and two straight line was parallel, and this straight line cut of them in 2 points. Then each two alternate angles, we called it alternate angles. It's meaning alternate angles. The measure of angle A and measure of angle B, it will be equality. Okay, then we called it alternate angles are equal in measure. We can write in the space equal in measure. Okay, question number 2, if triangle ABC was congruent another triangle, here x, y, and z, and give us measure of angle x was 60 degree, measure of angle z 30 degree. You want to find measure of angle B, it will be equal measure of angle y equal 180 subtract the sum of two angles 60 and 30 degree. Then the result will be 90. 180 subtract by 90 equal 90 degree. Okay, we write here 90 degree about question number 2. Question number 3, the outer sides of two adjacent complementary angles. Complementary angles, it's meaning sum of two angles equal 180 degree. Okay, 180 degree. Here complementary angles, outer sides are what? Complementary. Here we call this supplementary angles. Okay, but he give us in the example complementary angles. Here sum of two angles equal 90 degree, but supplementary equal 180 degrees sum of two angles. He asked about the outer sides here. The outer sides here will be perpendicular. We called it what? Perpendicular. Okay, he asked about the outer sides such that EP and EC, we called it outer sides. Outer sides of two adjacent complementary angles are perpendicular. We called it what? Perpendicular. Understood? Next question. Number 4. If measure of angle B equal 110 degree, then measure of reflex angle B, measure of reflex angle B, it will be 300. Skip C, subtract 110, it will be 250 degree. 250 degree. Okay, question number 5. The perpendicular bisector align segment is called it line symmetry or axis of symmetry. We called it axis of symmetry. It will be bisect the line segment into equality lengths. We called it what? Axis of symmetry. Axis of what? Symmetry. Or we called it line symmetry. Axis of symmetry or line symmetry. Question number 2, choose the correct answer. Number 1, the measure of a straight line, it will be what? 180 degree. The measure of straight line will be 180 degree. Number 2, the sum measure of cumulative angles at the point, it will be 360. Cumulative angles, it's meaning sum of all angles equal 360 degree. Okay, question number 3. The two straight lines that are perpendicular to third are parallel. If we have straight line here and two straight line was parallel, as it will be perpendicular to the third. Right here, perpendicular. Question number 4. If EP congruent xy, then AB over xy it will be 1 because EB equal XY is the length. Question number 5. Measure of angle A. If angle A supplements angle B and measure angle A equal measure of angle B, it will be what? Supplements angle, it's meaning measure of angle B plus measure of angle A equal 180. 180 divided by 2, it will be 90 degree. Okay, because they give us supplementary angles. Supplementary angles, it's meaning some of them equal 180. 180 divided by 2, it will be 90 degree. Choose letter C about question 5. Question 6, we want to find the value of x. We have straight line and we know the measure of angle here about straight line. The measure of straight line equal 180. Then we can write 2x plus 50 equal 180. And then 2x will be 180 subtracted by 50, it will be 130. And then divided by 2, we can find the result here 65. Right here 65 degree. Next question. We have here cumulative angles as the point M. We want to find the measure of angle AMB. Measure of angle AMB, right? 360 subtract by sum of all angles here. We have 110 and 45 and 90. 360 subtract by 0 plus 5, 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 1, 14, 4 and carry up 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 10 minus 5, it will be 5, 5 minus 4, 1. The result will be what? 115 degree. Next question. Here, next question. Using the geometric tools to draw angles XYZ of measure 80 degree and then draw YX bisect it. Okay. Don't remove the arcs. Okay. First step, using ruler to draw the ray and then drawing by using protractor. The angles here measure of it equal 80 degree. And then draw by using the compass this arc and opened the arc here, draw the arc and from another point here draw a next angle and then draw straight line, bisect it in two angles equality in the measure. Okay, then we bisect these angles. Next question. Mention to case congruent of two triangles. We can write by two sides and included angles and two angles and line segment join between them. Next question, we want to find the length of AX here. We have three sides was parallel and we have two transversals of them, such that here in this example we have EF. This straight line was parallel to ED, parallel to XY, parallel to PC, and AP and ECR. We called it R2 transversal. Transversals to them. Then we have here such that first EE was equal EY equal YC, then ED will be equal DX equal XP equal 12 divided by 3 equal 4 centimeter. Each one of them equal 4 centimeter, 4 and 4 and 4. Because 12 divided by 3 equal 4. Then we can find EX. EX, it will be 4 plus 4 equal 8 centimeter. Understood? Next question. Here we have two triangles congruent. Here prove that two triangles congruent. Okay. To prove that congruent between two triangles, he give us in the example here what, look at with me about, he give us two sides equal lengths and we have the common sides between them. Okay, then two congruent between two triangles, because we have three sides equality between two triangles. It's a third condition about two triangles here. First triangle and triangle CBD and another triangle ABD, such that we have here, he give us EB equal BC and AD was equal DC and BD is a common, we called it the common side, is a common side. Okay, it's a common A side. Then the first triangle CBD will be congruent next triangle ABC. They are congruent. Then measure of angle, each one of them, measure of angle ABD, you want find measure of angle ABD, it will be 40 degree, equal measure of angle DBC, measure of angle ABD, look at here, ABD, this angle, equal 40, measure of angle DBC, equal what? 40 degree. Okay.